Hello and welcome back to the FCS Football Channel and today's Manchester United versus Istanbul Basakshir match preview. Now, last time we played Istanbul, obviously we embarrassingly lost 2-1 and it was an utter shocking performance from every single one of them players involved. Obviously, we come to this game off the back of what was a terrible performance against West Brom, where we luckily got 3 points thanks to the referee. Let's be honest, the referee won us the game. The referee was awful, and I said it before we got the penalty. Before West Brom got the penalty disallowed, I said the referee was awful, and he proved to be. The referee won us that game against West Brom, and we can't afford to play the same against this Istanbul team. Now, we know how Istanbul will play thanks to how they played last time, and I expect them to play exactly the same. And I expect them to play pretty much the exact same team. Nasser Chadli may come in for them, but I'm not 100% sure. Istanbul come into this game having lost 2 out of their last 3 games and 2 games back to back. So they're not in a good run of form. And Manchester United need to capitalise on this and win what will be our 3rd game in a row. Now, like I said, last time out, Istanbul absolutely dominated us. And they were the best. Well, we dominated the game, but we couldn't break them down. And they won the game thanks to 2 shocking errors. One coming from Nemanja Matic, not just tracking his man and just letting Demba Ba just run through on goal. And the other one from Juan Mata's awful first touch on Harry Maguire, letting Demba Ba spin him like he's a ballerina. Awful. For both goals, really, Manchester United's defence. Demba Ba was crucial in both of them goals. And I think today he will be crucial again. He's a fantastic player, Demba Ba. We saw it in the Premier League for Newcastle and not as much for Chelsea, but at points for Chelsea as well. How much of a danger Demba Ba can be, and he was last time out. He had Tuanzebe and Harry Maguire in his back pockets at pretty much all points in that game, and that was a real shock, especially considering the last time we saw Tuanzebe before that game was when he back-pocketed Mbappe and Neymar in the PSG game. Today, Ollie has rumoured and has spoken about how he may make changes, and today I don't think that this type of game we can do that. We have no consistency. I said in the reverse game that we play our full strength side in Istanbul, we win the game, then we bring them to Old Trafford, and then we can rotate. What did we do? We didn't do that. We slightly rotated. We didn't rotate fully. I understand that, but we did rotate. We did start Dean Henderson. We did start Donny van der Beek instead of Pogba, and it wasn't. And well, I mean, we started Juan Mata still. Mata is not good enough, and we didn't play to our fullest team. Obviously, David De Gea should have started. I think David De Gea does save at least the second goal, maybe not the first. But maybe he saves both. Maybe he saves none. I don't know. I think De Gea does probably save one though. Like I said, we have no consistency in the team. We played with Nemanja Matic and Fred against West Brom. I fully expect Scott McTominay to come back in. And obviously this is, I'll put on the screen now what I think the team will be. I don't think this team isn't the same we played against West Brom. And it won't be the same we played against Southampton next week. I think Dean Henderson will start. Do I think Dean Henderson should start? Not really. Do I mind if he starts? Not really. Again, backline will be probably the same. I would actually think Axel Tuanzebe will come out for Victor Lindelof. I've gone for Tuanzebe because, like I said, I think he will make a few changes today. Harry Maguire stays in. Obviously, he cannot be dropped because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer refuses to drop him. Alex Telles is our only left back, so he will have to start unless Brandon Williams comes in for either Wan-Bissaka or Telles, but I don't really see that happening. Midfield too, I think he will go for McTominay and Matic. Now, I think this is huge, and if he does, I think it's almost sackable, really, no matter the result. We're playing Istanbul at home. We can't be playing 2 defensive midfielders. Neither of them can split a defence against a team that will look to sit back. And then going forward, we have Marcus Rashford on the left, Donny van der Beek behind Edinson Cavani, and Mason Greenwood out on the right. This team is just what I think. There's been rumours that he might go back to a box diamond. I mean, I think our best performance of the season was RB Leipzig when we played the diamond, and I would be more than happy for us to play the diamond. But if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's not going to play against Southampton, don't play it. I cannot be asked and bothered to constantly see Manchester United change formations. How often do you see Pep Guardiola go from a 4-3-3 to a diamond to a 5 at the back to whatever? We do it all the time. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had these perfect blueprints from the RB Leipzig game. We played immaculately. We were fantastic. And what did Ole Gunnar Solskjaer do? Took them blueprints and way of playing, which we were fantastic in. I can't stress that enough. And just throw them in the bin. Just throw them in the bin. Since then, we've played the 4-2-3-1, which he played all the last season. Now, do I think we should play the 4-2-3-1? I think our best team can come in the diamond because it allows us to get Pogba, Donny van der Beek, and then probably Nemanja Matic at the base of the diamond. I think that allows us to get our best team and players in. And probably in the more natural roles. Obviously, Marcus Rashford then goes up top, who's played as a striker a lot, so it's not really anything new to him. However, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't want to play that, and he's proven that by the fact he's never really played a diamond, apart from in that Leipzig game. All of last season, he almost religiously played a 4-2-3-1, aside from when the few games we played a 5 at the back, try and hit teams on the break. And if we're going to play a 4-2-3-1, play it. Let's not go back to the diamond. There's no point because again, there's the consistency issue. We don't have consistency. I don't think this team is a team that will win a game really without a piece of magic. Now, this is the team I would play. I would have David De Gea in goal. Well, I've got David De Gea in goal here. I wouldn't mind playing Dean Henderson. He's not a big issue for me. Back line, I have what I believe is our probably best lineup. Maybe you take Lindelof in for one of the two centre-backs. I think you have to play Tuanzebe because of his pace. I don't think Lindelof and Maguire work together, and they've shown that and proven that so many times before. Into the midfield, I have gone for the 4-2-3-1 because that's what Ollie wants to play, and I think that's clear. So I'm going to play his formation and put the players in that fits that. Now I've got Pogba and Fred in the midfield too. I think Fred and Pogba worked really, really well against Sevilla in the Europa League, and we haven't really seen it since, if at all. And I think Fred has been absolutely amazing for Manchester United this season. I think he has to keep playing. He's been one of our best players this season. There's no doubt about that. Pogba is huge for this game for me. I think we need a player that can split a defence because they will play deep. And like I said, in Ollie's team, I don't see anyone doing that really, apart from Donny van der Beek. In this team, Pogba can do that from deep. Now, on the right, I've gone for Donny van der Beek. Matter is good, don't get me wrong, but I think Donny van der Beek's better. Donny van der Beek has more of a goal threat, and I think he just knows how to play out wide better. He came from the Ajax Academy, where you get taught to play anywhere on the pitch. Donny van der Beek can play out wide, and has proven it. On the left, I've gone for Marcus Rashford, like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and up top, I'm going for Anthony Martial. Martial is our striker, and should be our striker. He was our top goal scorer last season in the Premier League and in overall. Didn't take penalties and was fantastic for us. He was honestly fantastic. He got our Player of the Year, or it might have been Players Player of the Year. And he's a top striker. He really is a top striker. And he's going for a rough patch right now. That's how it is. He's going for a rough vein of form. But eventually he will snap out of it and will kick on and become and be the striker we saw last season. And the striker we know he is. Obviously, there will be a lot of people calling for Cavani. I thought Cavani was really poor against West Brom. Martial wasn't much better. Martial did miss a chance, and which he should have scored. Cavani would have scored it, yes. But Rashford also missed a really good sitter. And we're not saying he should be dropped, so Martial shouldn't be either. For you eagle-eyed viewers there, this is the exact same team that I went for the West Brom game. And it's going to be the exact same team I would go for the Southampton game. Why is that? We need consistency, and I think you consistently play your best team. And we've got 5 days between this game and the Southampton. That's more than enough time for them to recover and get ready for the Southampton game. This team is good enough to be playing and should be our starting team. Obviously, you can make changes here and there. Let's say Fred's a bit tired. You take him out. You can bring in Matic. You can bring in McTominay if you want to. If Donny van der Beek does get tired, well, you got Greenwood. You've got Mata if you really want to. Dan James, I suppose. And these players can come in and out, but you have a base, your team, and that largely stays the same, and that has to have a tactical print to it. And I think this is probably our best. Going back to this match, this is huge match for Manchester United, and we need to win. For me, Donny must start and let him prove if he is a failure or a successful signing. Whenever Donny van der Beek has played for Manchester United, he has performed. Let him perform. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, your job is on the line. You have to win this game and put your best team out there to win. And that is that team on the screen right now. Not the team I put on for you, the team on the screen now. With Paul Pogba, with Fred, with Donny van der Beek, with Bruno Fernandes, with Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford. If we win today, then it's huge for our season and our Champions League campaign. Then we don't have to theoretically beat RB Leipzig and PSG. We don't have to win all our games. If we lose to Istanbul or we drop points against Istanbul because we've rotated and we've pissed around thinking this is going to be a free game, that's on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and that could be his job gone. Anyway, that is going to be it from me today. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button below, subscribe down below, comment what you think the prediction will be, and check out the live watch along with me at 7:30, kickoff at 8. That'll be it in a bit. Peace.